Mein Name ist Rüdiger Lang und ich wurde 1943 in Braunschweig geboren.
My name is George Bartkowiak. I love watches and Rüdiger Lang is my mentor. Well, I met Mr. Rüdiger Lang the very first time in 2003 on the Basel Watch Show, which is the biggest watch show in the world, and he had a beautiful booth there showing his Chrono-Swiss brand. I had in mind to talk to him about a cooperation since I was in touch with Morgan Roadsters in England, and I wanted to create and market a Chrono-Swiss for Morgan edition. Since I know Mr. Lang was very famous and popular also for his love to old-timers, I thought he might be the perfect match for my ideas. So I asked for an appointment, I got the appointment, I presented him my idea, he liked it, and to make the story short, we had the very first cooperation and I left the booth very happy, very proud. Lang 1943 is a brand guided by real persons and by an industry icon that has left his footsteps in the Swiss watch industry. And we are continuing a heritage. We don't have to invent a history. We don't have to invent a marketing story. We just can tell the real story of our brand ambassador, Mr. Rüdiger Lang. Lang 1943 watches are designed in Germany and manufactured in Switzerland. In the 1990s, Mr. Lang acquired entire remaining stock of vintage Marvin movements and components. Precious treasure that we use in our watches. This makes us a unique player in the watch industry on the level of established manufacturers. Our beautifully designed movements feature hour, minute and second indications. This reduction to the most pure and simple functions is what makes our watches stunning and is a testament to Mr. Lang's legacy. Our launch series is inspired by field watches, a modern take on the classic Dirty Dozen watches of the 1940s. Rüdiger Lang had the foresight to realize the historical value of these types of movements, and he was one of the very few watchmakers who revived the era of the mechanical watch in the late 90s. Mr. Lang is an industry icon. He's the founder of Chrono-Swiss, the inventor of the crystal case back for wristwatches, and a watchmaker who loved the idea of bringing historic elements to modern timepieces. Being one of the very few watchmakers to revive the era of the mechanical watch in the 1980s, Mr. Lang's incredible foresight to realize the true value is the real inspiration for Lang 1943 watches. His admiration for the complexity of the mechanical chronograph is the backdrop to his creative genius. Mr. Lang is my mentor and my dear friend. He opened my eyes to the beauty of mechanical watches, and I haven't looked back since.